You know, it's sad that out of the years I've been sheriff here, that the sheriff's office can't get anything. Every budget we've asked for something, we've asked for more manpower. Like I said, this is not the first incident that happened in Chester. And the gangs are really prevalent in Chester County, throughout the county. And for a council, in my opinion, to say they want to come up with a task force of people that don't even patrol Chester County, they're not wearing the badge in Chester County, they're not out here trying to stop this crime, you know, that's just talk. That's just talk. That's just politics. You know, and I believe that, you know what, if something happens to one of them in their neighborhood, then they be calling for the sheriff, they be calling for my deputies out there, they be calling for everything in the world. But because it don't directly affect them, then they don't care. Yeah, they can talk all they want in there. But you know what the bottom line is, these guys here are boots on the ground. You know, I got 5 deputies on a good day, patrolling 580 square miles.
Sheriff, what's the solution now, tonight, tomorrow, Christmas Eve,
people need
Christmas
to get
Day?
out, and they need to get a new council. We need to change things in Chester County. It's not the way it used to be in Chester. You know, people need to come to county council meeting. They need to see how their tax dollars are being spent.
But Sheriff, the street safety, talk about the threats against you and why it is so dire out there in the street.
Let me tell you, the threats against me, look, I don't worry about that. The threats against my office, the threats against their families and my family, yeah, I'm concerned about that. Because you know what? These guys, they get paid little or nothing to do this job. So we'll take the threats because we're still going to be out here working. But to have a county council that does not back you in anything you're trying to do to protect the citizens of Chester County, I think it's totally ridiculous.
It got pretty argumentative tonight. What was your expectation? They say they don't have the money. They suggested creating a task force. What was your expectation that would happen tonight?
I expected exactly what I got. Nothing.
Are you saying that this does not affect them? Is that because they live outside in different communities?
Oh yeah, you know, they think gang members are not riding through their neighborhoods. But you know what, I can promise you this, as soon as something happens in their neighborhood, then you'll start seeing money showing up. You'll start seeing, well Sheriff, we're going to give you more manpower. We're going to start doing this. But as long as these gangs are in these other neighborhoods, no, it's not directly affecting them. And I think you can see from the crowd that was in that auditorium just now, the ones that cheered and want the doggone help, they know. They know. And they are truly concerned. There is no reason why they can't sit on their porch in their neighborhood. There's no reason why they can't walk through their neighborhood exercise. There's no reason.
Sheriff, what about the culture of the no-snitch culture amongst people? One of the problems that came up was the prosecution in the docket and people being out on bonds while they wait 2, 3, 4, 5 years for a trial. What's the solution there?
Look, we need to get these guys in court and get them sentenced. I got people sitting in my jail right now that committed murder 2 years ago, and next month will be 2 years. You know what? We need to stiffen our dockets. We need to stiffen the courts so that these people do time instead of sitting in jail on Easy Street. They need to be in the penitentiary.